All right, in this video, we're going to be talking about what every beginner Forex trader needs to know. Number one, you need to have proper expectations when you come into this business. Now, when you first come into this game, what a lot of you will have take place is you'll probably be bombarded with advertisements from educators, from gurus, selling you a dream. That's the very first thing that probably happens to a lot of you as soon as you get into this. You're getting bombarded whenever you try to watch a YouTube video or something. Someone pops up on your screen. They try to sell you the dream right away, right? They try to catch your attention and they try to get you to buy into the course. And typically what's sold in this industry by the vast majority of the educators is trading is easy, quick money. You can become rich in a very quick manner. It doesn't take a lot of work. That's the dream that you'll see a lot of the educators sell in this business, and it is BS. And another thing, when it comes to proper expectations is what you'll see a lot of educators, a lot of gurus in this business do is they sell you on the idea that you need to be making extremely high percent gain every single month. Like you need to be flipping your account every single month. You need to be making these crazy numbers, right? And that's another thing. And it's another, like the best, I said it on Twitter the other day, the best traders, the best of the best traders, they average in the range of 2 to 6% a month. Okay, that's the best of the best. I'm not saying don't shoot for more. I'm not saying, strive to be the best trader that you can be, and your P&L will reflect that with time, of course. But here's the deal, guys. Whatever goals that you desire, it can be achieved with those low-hanging objectives. It's just a matter of capital. And most of the traders that you see on social media, I'll say the real traders that you see posting these big gains, etc. Like they're not hitting, flipping their accounts every single month. They're not, hitting, 50%, 100% gains every single month. They're not doing that. Your mind immediately goes to that when you see these P&Ls because you've been brainwashed when you go into this industry that you have to be hitting huge percent gains. You've been brainwashed to believe that. So as soon as you see someone making a lot of money, you think that. A lot of the people that are bringing in these big numbers, they're hitting low-hanging objectives. That 2 to 6% range is what you'll see. If you go in, you study them, that's what you'll see, what they consistently hit around those numbers, because that's the best of the best. They just have capital. That's the key thing here is they just have capital. They have a lot of capital. Okay, the best traders have a lot of capital, even including myself. So here's the deal. What I would do if I was a beginner starting today, I'm not affiliated with any prop firm, okay? I don't get paid by prop firms, but I would utilize prop firms in today's environment because it helps you acquire capital. Because think about this, guys. What's 2% on 1 million? That's 20 grand. 1 month, 20 grand. I don't give a damn where you live. That's very good money. Very good money. If you do that consistently on a rolling 12 months, well, you're making over 200 grand a year. Think about that. And that's on 2%. It puts into perspective and it's very obtainable to you if you were to utilize prop firms. I can't tell you if prop firms will be around forever. And that's why all your profits and your end goal should be to have a big personal account. So all the profits that you acquire from prop firms need to be funneled into your personal trading account. So you can get that big personal trading account. So then you can repeat it over there. That should be your goal. Screw trying to make these huge percent gains every single month, trying to flip your account, taking stupid risk. Because then when you do that, what happens when you do that? Because you'll see a lot of the gurus in this business doing these small account challenges and trying to flip their accounts every single month. And even the ones that do it, it's stupid because you're having horrible risk management. And you know what happens when you do that? You know what happens when you're very aggressive with your risk management? You build bad habits. You build very bad habits and it comes back to bite you in the butt later. It's not a good deal. And that's why it's good to have solid risk management from the jump. It doesn't matter if you have a small account. It doesn't matter if you have a big account. Solid risk management is key. Okay? So that's why you need to acquire capital and then boom, withdraw those profits, put into your personal account so you don't have to, because you don't want to rely solely on prop firms. Believe me, you don't want to rely solely on prop firms, okay? Because they could be shut down tomorrow. But your personal trading account, it's safer. It's safer than prop firms. Of course, I understand that you have a lot more money in the personal account. I completely understand, but it's more solid, I guess you could say. You don't have to worry about that as much. Because think about if all your money has come from prop firms and then you spend all your money and you have nothing left, you didn't save up, you didn't put that into your personal account, and then say prop firms, poof, they're gone. Well, now you're left with no money. You're left with no income coming in. And now what are you going to do? Because you didn't put that money away. See what I'm getting at? So that's what I mean by that. You need to withdraw all those profits. If you are going to go the prop firm route, withdraw all profits, put in your personal account. Okay, that's very important. So that we established you need to have proper expectations. It's not going to be easy. Okay, trading is a very difficult business. It's probably going to be the most difficult thing that you ever take on. Okay. Because what makes a good trader, it goes against your nature. And to become a successful trader, you essentially have to conquer human nature. The payout, guys, the payout to doing that is off the charts. All right. You don't have to ever clock in again if you don't want to. If you want to, still cool. If you like, say you like your job, all right, cool, no problem. But you have that option. There's no salary cap, work from anywhere in the world. So yeah, it's worth it. It's very difficult. I'm not going to say that that this is an easy process. It's not. It's a very difficult game. You're going to want to quit sometimes. You're going to want to give up. You're going to think if this is for you. But if you have a strong why, it's going to pick you up in those tough times and you're going to keep going. That's what's going to happen. Acquire capital, hit low-hanging objectives, withdraw the money, put into your personal account. It's not going to be easy. Very difficult game. And it's going to take a long time. You got to be patient. So you need to have proper expectations coming in, because if you don't, well, your likelihood of quitting is much higher if you don't have proper expectations. It's just, you got to have it. You got to be grounded, right? Number 2 is get a mentor. Don't try to do it yourself. That is completely idiotic. I would not be where I am today if I did not have a mentor. If I did not have a mentor, I would still be working that dead-end job that I absolutely hated. I would not be a full-time trader right now. I would not be making a crap ton of money right now if I did not have mentors along the way to guide me. Okay? Yes, there's a lot of bad actors in this business. I understand, guys. There's a lot, but there's also good people, and that's where you need to keep your focus. There's also good people that are willing to lend a hand, like myself. You're willing to join my free Discord chat, which I'll leave a link to that in the video description. Doesn't cost you a dime to join the free Discord chat, and you can learn. You can ask questions. Quit focusing on all the bad. Quit focusing on the bad actors, and focus on the people that are actually willing to help you, that are willing to lend a hand, that are willing to assist you in improving. Focus on those people. All right. Winners focus on solutions. Losers focus on the problem. Really think about what I just told you. Focus on the solutions, because focusing on the problems, it accomplishes nothing. It wastes energy, because essentially what you're doing, all you're doing is you're reverse engineering. You find someone who has a life that you desire, you reverse engineer, you listen to them, you take the advice they give you. And of course, you're going to reach your goals faster if you do that than if you try to do it yourself, because you're having someone already put you on that right path. Most people that try to do it themselves, again, it's ego reasons. And then there is the group of people who got burned from educators in the past, but now they have trust issues, I guess you could say, with doing it again, getting a mentor. But again, it goes back to what I was just saying. You need to focus on the ones that are willing to help, because they are out there. Okay. And then the ego one, you just got to drop the ego. For the people that are doing it for egotistical reasons, they just want to do it themselves. You're probably unsuccessful at this if you keep that mindset. I'm just going to keep it real with you. You're probably going to die unsuccessful at this. It's just not going to happen for you. Now, let me also make this very clear. You can be successful without a mentor, but when I say you're probably going to die unsuccessful, it's because it's just going to take you such a freaking long time. And then how long it's going to take you is you're probably going to end up quitting, because you're going to be like 10 years plus in the game and still not where you want to be. Because if you had a mentor, it fast tracks it basically. Right. So you can be successful without one, but it's going to take so much longer. So why do it? I just don't understand why you would try to do it without one. Humble yourself, ask for help, and you'll speed up your learning process a lot. You need to be journaling consistently, because that's how you improve. Because you improve by, you need to reflect on your trading. You need to reflect on the past price action. That's how you improve. That's how you start to gain a better understanding of price action. If you're just showing up every day and you're trading, and then you don't reflect on the price action, you come back again, you just trade, you don't reflect, you don't journal, and you show up every day and you trade, you're still not really improving. You're just trading every day. You're not reflecting. And if you don't reflect, you can't see what you did wrong. You can't really improve. You're just going to consistently show up and be a crappy trader. You got to reflect. And if you reflect consistently, you study price action consistently, you look at your errors and you correct your errors over time, of course you're going to improve. It's inevitable. You're going to improve with time. So that's what you got to do. You need to journal consistently, but also you need to keep an emotional journal as well. You need to journal the emotions, because from a psychological place, it'll do you a lot of good. This goes back to what I was saying with the proper expectations, but it won't be easy. A lot of people say the dream that trading is easy, and it's not. It's simple. It's a very simple business. Okay. Yes. All you need to be successful is you need to have an edge. Boom. You need to learn how to manage risk. Boom. And you need what I like to call unfuckwithable psychology. Boom. Get those 3 pillars and There's nothing holding you back. You'll be successful. Doing that, yes, it's a very simple process. You know what you need to do, but it's not easy because you get in your own way. Okay, you're your own worst enemy, but you can also be your best ally. So that's why it's not easy. The technical side, all that stuff is pretty easy. Yeah, absolutely. But it's, the psychology part of things is what makes it not easy. Okay, so just know that. Be prepared for that. Because if I was to sell you, a false expectation like a lot of people do in here, and then you're met with this wall, you're met with this resistance, you're more likely to quit. You're more likely to give in because it wasn't what you signed up for. It wasn't what was sold to you. So I'm just telling you off the rip. So you're prepared for it. So you'll be prepared to handle it. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. It's okay to be wrong. Quit focusing on being correct. You need to stop giving a damn about, being right or wrong on a trade. That is irrelevant. Once you have an edge and you have the data for that edge, and you understand that if you were to execute that edge over a large series of trades, you know what the result's going to be over the large series of trades. You just need to execute. So then why are you getting caught up on the next trade in front of you? It's irrelevant. You know you're going to have wins. You know you're going to have losses along the way. So why are you getting caught up on that? It doesn't matter. You just need to execute. You need to manage risk. You need to take small bets consistently and just let the chips fall as they may based on what your edge tells you. If you do that, you'll be successful. The short-term result in front of you is irrelevant. It does not matter. You need to judge your day as success just based on you executed the way you should. Did you execute your rules the way you should have? Did you follow your plan? That's how you judge your day as success. That's why you'll see me post whenever I do have a red day. A lot of times I'll say red day, but a successful day. It was a red day, but it was a successful day because I followed my plan. I executed like I should have, and I have the long-term perspective. And I'm just letting the law of large numbers take place. The law of large numbers. Because if I keep executing, I know I'm coming out on top, and I understand that the short-term results are random. I'm going to have losses along the way because that's part of it. That's a part of trading. But what a lot of beginners do is they take a loss and they automatically think that they're a bad trader. You're not a bad trader. If you take a loss, everybody takes losses. Everybody reads it wrong. Okay. And that's just a part of it, guys. You got to be able to accept those losses. Take it on the chin. You can't take it personally because you're just executing an edge. You're detached from it. So that's what you need to do. It's okay to be wrong. Long-term perspective at all times. Okay. Don't quit. You can't really fail if you don't quit. Even if it takes you, 5, 10 years, right? If you don't quit, you can't fail. That 90% statistic that you've seen thrown around a lot, 90% of traders fail, right? Guess what? That statistic comes from losing traders, quitting traders. If you don't quit, you're not that statistic. Think about that. If you don't quit, you're not that statistic. You might be losing money right now. Absolutely. You might be down. You might have blown up some accounts, but you're still in the game. You're still breathing, right? So there's still opportunity to improve, to be better. It ain't over. Even if you're not doing well right now, say you're a beginner, you got in and you're already messing up, you're already making up these stupid mistakes because, of the false dreams that were maybe told to you, or you couldn't manage your risk, your psychology wasn't where it needed to be, and you're already messing up. Well, it's not over. You just can't quit. You got to look at your mistakes, take accountability, and then improve. Step by step, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay? Don't quit. I'm nothing special, guys. Okay? I have no higher education. Even in high school, I was the lowest in my class. Like, I was at the absolute lowest in my class. And I didn't come from a rich family. I don't have any connections in the finance industry. But guess what? I still made it happen. So that's why I can say with confidence, I believe in every single one of you. Okay? Because I know someone like myself could do it. Any of you can. It's entirely possible for you. You just can't quit, and you got to keep going. You got to keep improving, and then over time you'll become proficient. But it's this key thing right here. This is what's going to keep you in the game. And if you have a strong enough why that's pushing you, you'll keep going. You got to identify that why. Why do you do this? Maybe you do it like for myself. I wanted financial freedom. I didn't want to be tied into the rat race for the rest of my life. I would rather be dead than work a regular job the rest of my life. And that drove me to do this because I knew there was more to life than that than, selling my soul away. Some of you may, like your job. You like what you do. Awesome. You're blessed. But maybe you do it for your family. Maybe you want another stream of income so you can provide a better life for your kids. Maybe you want to retire your parents. Whatever it may be. We all got different whys, right? whatever it is, you need to identify it, and you need to let it pick you up whenever times get rough, because they will. They will. But if you have a strong why, you'll keep going. So keep fucking going.